Hi guys.
Hi.
It's Wednesday, so we are doing Wednesdays with Whitney during this crazy time. So This is Sara Jacobson. We're at Fusion Boutique right now. I'm wearing gloves.
I was Cloroxing after she came in.
Everything. And we didn't hug.
No.
Which is so weird.
It's weird.
And we're standing like this.
Can we actually, I was thinking about this. I want an air hug, like what can we do? When we
elbows
see people,
up?
yeah, elbows up, because I've been wanting to hug everybody.
I know. The only thing I go to immediately is, in Friends, with this is the bad thing, but what if it was and that's a hug. Okay, it just got weird right away. Hug to you.
Hugs.
So I always say emotional hug if there's emotional hug.
Right.
If we can't do that for whatever reason, you're coming in the frame a little bit. I'm totally
sorry.
losing you. I mean, I know we need to
I'm
whatever.
sorry, this social distancing is difficult.
So, okay guys, we're here today to talk to you about how you can support your community during this time. We are both small business owners. We've both been in this community very, very powerfully for a while now. Sara, you've been in business for 9 years. You've been showing up here for 9 years. Can you tell us a little bit what it's been like to run a business in this community for 9 years?
Oh yeah. So, you guys, when I started Fusion, I didn't have any customers, zero. And, we all start somewhere. And I opened my boutique in Clive. And every single person that came in, every person, it was I am so glad you are here. Yeah. I love you. Thank you for being my client, and
you see your personality, you're here. You're
right,
here.
Right. Yes. And so I really had this grassroots growth of my business for the past 9 years, being really genuine, really authentic, and building my customer base one by one by one, through personal relationships, and
which I love.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That one by one, it takes time to build a relationship like that, to build a business like that, because you're not working on sales, gimmicks, giveaways. You're working on a person at a time, and knowing that each and every person that walks into your door that you take really good care of has the potential to be a lifetime client and your best referrer. I've seen this from you time and time again with the people who just praise your name. And so, and
You're too sweet.
But it's real. If you guys know this
You're
about
so
her.
nice.
And I know that you give all over. If anybody asks you for a donation item, you're hi. And I know you're working on rules and boundaries around that, right?
I am working on boundaries, but I'm still finding a way to give
it anyway.
Here, what happens?
But you've been practicing. This is what we've been working towards.
Yeah.
I think as small businesses, this is it. And now we're in really unique positions. I'm feeling for the dining industry right now.
Oh yeah.
My heart is, give your energy to those people, and whatever energy you have. Sara and I have slightly different businesses, but there are ways to get innovative right now. And I think that when I think about why I built a business the way I did, why you built a business the way you did, it's so that in times like this, when we ask for help, if we really need it, we're going to get it. Or people just want to keep showing up and working with you just because that's part of their life now.
Yeah.
We're not just something they buy. We're somebody that they have an interaction with. So can you tell me a little bit about, okay, we're not that many days into this.
Oh, I know.
We're just not that many days in. And so people have been asking me are you worried? And I'm I don't know. I know
how to respond.
Yeah, I know that I am exhausted at the end of every day, and I'm not leaving my house. I know that because I'm not seeing people, I'm not getting that energy. But I don't know in 4 months. Am I going to be okay? Who knows? I mean, we get to do this together. So can you tell me a little bit about strategies for how people can continue to interact with your store, and then I kind of want to just brainstorm general strategies for everybody out there. Yeah.
Yes.
And I think people can really learn from you because your business has continued over the past few days, and I think will continue to keep going. So tell us what you're doing right now.
So when this all went down, I was having these very, I had all these feelings, stress, worry, anxiety, can I pay rent? There's all these fears that come in, and I've cried, I've
a couple times.
all the things, but here's the beauty. I feel the beauty of humanity and the beauty of entrepreneurship is there are hard times.
Yeah.
Like hard times are coming, and that's okay. It's like, how are we going to react and respond to these times? So it's like, we can choose to sink, or we can choose to rise above.
Yeah.
And,
absolutely.
For me, it's like, just failure's not an option. Like, I'm like, it is not an option. So I've been developing some strategies. I've been working with my team. I've got some great girls here that help me. I've got some great, workshops I did. So, okay, I'm not going to go into all that. So let me just focus
Can
here.
people shop online here?
Here's the thing.
Pickups.
Yes.
How are you reinventing boutique
shopping?
shopping?
Like reinventions of how this is all going down is we are now doing one-on-one appointments. And so through Keep, we are able to make a scheduling system. So people they can schedule an appointment. And this appointment can be virtual. It does not have to be in store. So, I understand that if you don't want to come out right now, totally fine. Like, understandable. We want everyone to be safe and healthy. But you can do a virtual appointment. I'm also doing on my VIP Facebook group, we're doing a live every single day, lives at 11-ish. And so,
we were 3-ish,
Yeah, right, ish. So people can tune in. They can, they can support through video. They can support through purchasing through a VIP group.
Yeah.
And then we have our website also like fully set up, automated, where people can shop online.
Love it.
And I'm actually doing like pickup. I've had like at this table here to my left.
Yeah.
That's where I'm putting people's orders. So like they're ordering online. They just come in and pick up their order, or I take it to their car.
Yeah.
And I've done a few home deliveries.
Gosh,
right.
And that's
so
I think that this is a beautiful way. I mean, you have a storefront, and that's a hard place to be in right now. I don't have the experience of having a storefront. So there is that, like, and you have inventory. So that is a really tough place to be in when you ordered for a season that might, like, not. I mean, the season will come, but will we be outside around people seeing it? I mean, we're all still going to have to get dressed in the morning. And I actually told my boyfriend today, I was like, babe, we're going to need to, like, do date nights where we get dressed and order beautiful food from like our favorite restaurants. Not that we're not doing that anyway, but like intentionally be like, we're gonna sit at the table and we're gonna like get dressed up. Like, we need to not completely lose our like civilized way of being through all of this.
This was like the first time I really actually got ready this week because I knew I was doing a video.
I didn't even really get ready.
Let's
be clear.
Okay, I'll get ready.
Yeah. So I think these are all great. And I think that if any of you are looking for ways to innovate, ways to get business walking in your door, that is something I'm really good at thinking through. I've actually helped a few people already think through how they can generate income during this time. If you are someone who happens to your income is not affected by this. Now, let's be really clear. Everyone's income will be affected by this. This is, we're getting into this together. We're going to get out of this together. But I'm trying not to hold on to my purse strings even through fear. Because if I stop spending with my people are going to stop spending with me. So if it's a part of my regular routine, I'm still doing my spending. My gym that's shut down for the foreseeable future, they're still going to be getting my monthly dues for them, because it's really important to me that in however many months I'm able to go there.
Right. You still want them.
I still want them there. I want you to be here because you will be in 5 months when we're able to have a huge like gathering here again. Right. Until then, we can do one-on-one gatherings. Remember when we were around people? It wasn't that long ago. A lot of people have been asking me, and you actually like called me out really beautifully, and I was just like, I haven't made a statement. I haven't said, and honestly, it's like the uncertainty of this has got me so overwhelmed. And as far as Ivory House goes, like we have $100 headshots happening next week, and I spent a 14-hour drive thinking through it all. 14 hours on one decision. Like, that shows the complexity of the decisions we're making right now. And I know you were making similar decisions of, do I keep my store open? Do I keep my employees coming in every day? Like, how do I do that? So just know, all of you out there, and every single one of you is making decisions like this. Do my kids still go to daycare? Do I see my father-in-law that's significantly older than me? Like, like, what do? We haven't had to make those decisions before.
Correct.
In our generation.
Right, never. This is definitely a first.
Yeah, so I know a lot of things that are going on. I mean, you're innovating in your space of curbside pickups.
Yeah, curbside pickup isn't just for food.
Yeah, and really showing up
right
in this space, showing up social. This is what we have right now. And can you talk a little bit about, because I think, jumping around a little bit, can you talk about how you've been showing up online for a while now? So it's not a shock that you're there now more. Can you talk about some of your social practices and things like that? Because you've got that going on.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl. Okay, so definitely, I mean, showing up social is huge. And it's something where I've had a Facebook page since I opened the boutique, 9 years ago, but really started getting a little bit more intentional with that over the past few years. And then most recently, when I did the brand launch course, is where I was really like diving in deep with my personal brand launch.
Yeah.
My personal.
I mean, that's the course.
My personal brand launch.
Your personal brand.
Yes, my personal brand.
Yeah.
Launching it. But, it's crazy how like that class like just wrapped up.
Yeah.
And this like
and
hit.
here we are.
And I'm feeling really equipped. Like I learned so much about myself. I learned a lot through that class where I was just getting really specific about what I'm saying and like what my core values are. And I think right now, as we're all like navigating social media, because we're all kind of seeing these feeds, there might be some negativity, but there's also a lot of positivity. Yes. And I feel like if you are putting something out there, it's good to be informed. It's good to know what's going on and safe
practical,
practices.
responsible.
Yes. But how I want to show up for my feed and like for my people and the people following me, that's going to be, I want to be inspiring people. I want to be a light. I want to be a helper. Like, I want to let like those core values really show through. Yeah. And I think
they are. And people are being attracted to that now because we need goodness.
We do.
We might not be able to like party down with our friends on Saturday night for a really long time. So wherever we can get goodness, like bring it out. And that's like social media right now. Like we tried to go live on Facebook earlier and couldn't. Like there's just a lot of content being out there. So I think there's something to be said for having already built an audience that's watching you and having already built an audience that expects you to show up positively, so they're still watching you. Right. So I think that those are huge things that are working to your advantage. Small business owners, let's do a little brainstorming for them. So
we love you.
We love you.
We love you.
I know, like I'm gonna just say this for you, but like reach out to either one of us if you are like struggling with how do I do this? Like what does it look like for us to do like a virtual, everything can be virtual. Like Zoom is amazing. Right. What does it look like for, us to do virtual shopping parties and like, hey, everybody get what they bought from Fusion together. We're all going to have a try-on party, and then you can see what it looks like on all these different bodies.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, is that a good idea? Okay, so
thanks. That's
if you bought anything from Fusion this season and you want to do a virtual try-on party, everybody drinks wine and wears their new clothes.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
Okay, so you can use that one.
Right.
I know that's
what these brainstorming sessions do. Like, you just get so great ideas.
Yep.
Yes.
And so talk to people. Like, just because we're in isolation doesn't mean we can't be talking to people. Yes. And like, is there a part of your job that can grow online? I like with photography, it's a little hard, to be honest, guys. I'm really, really, really lucky, and I'll say this a million times over. My business is one-on-one photography. That's 70% of my income. So I'm really lucky that I can continue right now with that. Now I'm not hugging people. I'm not touching people. $100. I'm gloving. Like $100 headshots are going to continue to go. Although I've given people the option to not do that. Of course, if they don't feel comfortable, but I'm like, the reschedule point right now is indefinite. Who knows? Like, we'll do our best. But I guess if you want to support me and it's time when we can do a one-on-one photo shoot, that would be great, because that's a very direct, that's how that business makes money. But I don't know how to innovate in that one beyond maybe like a course.
Well, I mean, I think you could do something really fun too, like, like a virtual shopping party, a virtual photo party. All these people have had their photos taken by you. How fun would it be to get people together sharing their photos, you know?
Just like a fun.
And yes, just like
Yep.
a fun event to remind people about things that are going on in the world.
Yep.
Because I feel like too, people don't necessarily want to like we don't want to be like pushing things down. Like we're not trying to like ask, you know, for money.
No, because everybody needs what they
needs it.
like everyone needs it right now. So
Yes.
like spread the love. Like
Yes.
I think like I am learning right now to do more with less.
Mm-hmm.
Like this has really been a big check in just what do I really need in my life?
Right.
What do I need in order to like, and it's really very, very little.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to
really
keep my
is.
businesses going and I want to keep things, but like the extra stuff that I thought I needed.
Right.
Like, well, turns out I'm pretty good.
Turns out we can survive without that.
Turns out we're okay.
Yeah.
So find the places that you can support. Find the places that you already have been supporting and keep supporting them.
Like speaking of that, maybe like we could give some ideas about how you can like still support, like you know, support businesses.
Yeah, gift cards. Gift cards to any place that you would normally frequent or even don't normally frequent, like that restaurant that you haven't tried yet, that you want to make sure is here in a couple months when we're fully operational again. Go buy that gift card and invest in yourself now. I know like creme is, like just go buy your desserts.
Go get some dessert.
Go get it done.
So like, for example, like I'm almost out of my Trixie spray. And I'm like, you know what? They have online, like I can buy my spray online.
Yep.
You know, so it's like a lot of these stores, a lot of these businesses have online options. So help them out. And you know, and I will say, even if it's $20, it doesn't matter. Like if you can do a $20 gift card or buy a product for $20, like not only does it like lift the spirits of that like business owner, but it's helping them, you know, keeping that cash going, especially, you know, like there's still expenses, like there's still rent, there's still like Mid-America, there's still
there's always
every single Mid-America, sorry Mid-America, but there's always like those monthly things that you're always gonna have, you know, water, heating, you know,
those things that keep the lights on.
So
apparently now we're buying gloves, so
and gloves, But there's just so much we can do, and I really feel like I've been using this little hashtag on my posts, Better Together, because if everyone just does, I can say one thing. If you do one little thing, it can make such a difference, such a big difference, because one person makes a difference.
I love that message. That's my favorite message. So just think about that one. Like I went and volunteered at the food bank this morning. That was my big, and that's the, you know, they right now are struggling with volunteers. They've cut their volunteer, like they can only have 10 volunteers or less at a time, so production is slower. Like I'm just thinking, like, what can I do that's outside of myself? How can I show up and support you? How can I show up and support anybody? So if anybody needs anything from me, just reach out. I've got a little bit more time on my hands these days. And if you are ready just to chat about something, just, you know, we're both available on Facebook.
So available.
Like we are doing our best during these times. So thank you guys. Good vibes in the world. And just think about one thing every day that you can do for somebody else in this community, and we will take care of each other.
Yes, ma'am. Hugs.
All right. Emotional hugs. Oh, wait, what? I don't know. Okay, we did great. Bye.